Empire. The conquest by Ashok, of course, Ashok won the war. The conquest by Ashok and the consolidation of the Buddhist power in Odisha introduced an important element in Odissan culture that served in the subsequent centuries through assimilation and reforming as a balancing power against the sometimes excessive ritualistic and casteist power of the Brahmins. As I have already mentioned, that in Hindu religion that time, the Brahmanes were calling the shots. They were putting excess pressure on every individual to make payment, even somebody is dead, somebody's wife, somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's wife, somebody's son, even if they were in the same pattern. It depends how the people are, and there is a discrimination between the people on the basis of the caste, on the basis of the relations. As I said, if he is the son of an important person, if he is the daughter of an important person, his treatment is different, and if he is not, his treatment was different. So the casteist and the ritualistic things in that time of the society made Buddhism a very popular religion, and after Kalingan War, after Ashok won the war, in subsequent centuries we find an assimilation. Buddhism was already a very popular religion before Ashok's conquest. If it was not a popular religion, how Ashok could be converted? But despite the fact that Buddhism was a popular religion, however, it had no impact because it has no political backing. The new imperial regime of Ashok simply gave Buddhism a political power which it did not enjoy, which it did not have due to its original nature of renunciation of worldly concerns. In Buddhism, we find the nature was renunciation of the worldly concern. You must give up every worldly comfort. But how to propagate the religion? How the religion is going for every people? We find because Ashok supported, the religion itself got a great political power which was absent in earlier time. Now, from that period till 7th century AD, Odisha's political history was a vacuum. We do not have much records, we do not have much inscriptions to prove the continuity of the ruling for a longer period. In 7th century AD, Odisha as a state come under the direct control of the Bhaumakaraj. Now we will be telling about the Bhaumakaras, who are they, what they did, and what was their contribution to. After the uncertainties, political uncertainties of Odisha, for nearly 300 years, we come to a particular phase of Odisha history in which we find a rulers, a dynasty called Bhaumakaras, who ruled over Odisha until 950 AD, and they are the patrons of Buddhism in Odisha, because most of the rulers of this dynasty were themselves Buddhists, and they are using the titles called Paramasaugata, Paramatathagata. So that means making allegiance towards Buddha in different forms. Now during this period, Odisha contributed a lot to Buddhist culture, and this perhaps is the reason for a new school in Buddhism called Vajrayana. Now the greatest contribution of Odisha to Buddhist culture seems to be the origin of Vajrayana, confirmed that Vajrayana started in India, was confirmed by the Tibetan work Pak San Jonjang, that refers to the Udyan, which is identified with Odisha as the land of Tantric Buddhism. It is said that this path was started by Asanga and it was developed by the king Indrabhuti and his sister Lachminkar, his sister of the Bhoma dynasty. The Bhoma rulers built many temples, many monasteries, and they encouraged for the development of the culture, philosophy, art, architecture, literature, and administration. In their period, a well-organized system of feudatories developed. And that time we find the Bhomakaras, as I said, they were instrumental in constructing many temples, many Buddhist areas, and in which lot of Buddhist scholars were frequenting. We still find the ruins of several other remains of ancient Buddhist settlements which are there in Lalitgiri and the adjacent Languri hills, Ramgiri, Ratnagiri, Mahavihar, and Udaygiri. It is all near Cuttack, old district of Cuttack, and now they are in the district of Jajpur. We have lot of places where we find the Buddhist remains. These are Brahmabana, Baneswaranasi, Ratnagiri, Kurumo, Padampura, Ayodhya, Kupari, Solampura, Khadipada, and so on and so forth. Soro, Baleswar, Gunpur, Vishwanath Hills, Jaugoda Hills, Gandhamardhan Hills, in Ganapalli, and many other places. Now the truth is, Odisha was a rich Buddhist center. That is why even today, if we just dig up something somewhere, something is excavated, we find the ruins of Buddhism. Now Ratnagiri is a place which is near Jajpur. It is on the bank of river Virupa. The Buddhist settlement was already there, and one university was also there for the Mahayana and Vajrayana influences. Now we find in Ratnagiri there are many important and significant temples, chaityas, monasteries, significant centers for the development of Kala Chakra Tantra is another school. It has 2 monasteries with a large courtyard, and many residents were living that time.